Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 and welcome. Welcome to Echoes of Mystralia. This is going to be a quick playthrough stream on the Steam official page from Borealis Games. We're going to be going through the playthrough of the demo here. And yeah, I'm Steve. I am the dev QA for the company Borealis, the QA rep for this project mainly, and I'm here with Joanna, who is...
Yep, hi. I'm Johanna, I'm the VFX artist for the game.
Cool. And I don't know if you have anything else you'd like to say before we get started. Thank you everyone for coming in and joining. And if you'd like to type in the chat, interact with us, ask us questions, we are here to answer them.
Yep, I'll be reading your messages, and beyond that, I hope you guys are having fun, and I don't really have anything else to say, so...
Sounds good.
Let's get into it.
Get started.
I can't do it.
And you never will unless you stay still.
I'm trying, but my head is spinning.
Breathe. Let the images rise. Good. Now you must rekindle the memory. Tell me what you remember.
I remember an explosion. The rift opened wide. The cycle was about to vanish. Master called us. I could feel his worry. He sent Lucy and Obak to scout, but not me. He said I wasn't ready.
Then what happened?
They left. And when Master went back to work, I left too, without his permission.
There. The memory is ready now. Tell your story, Mazarin. Let it live again.
I can see it now. It was already too late when I arrived. The rift was tearing through Mystralia's sky. I knew I had to start moving.
That was our intro cinematic.
Oh,
Welcome to Mystralia. Shout out the voice acting.
welcome back. Yep,
Did an incredible
shout
job.
out to the music, shout out to the voice acting. So many cool stuff, guys.
So this is our main
And
character.
welcome back. Sorry,
It's all good.
go first.
This is our main character, Mazarin. Mazarin, he is, yeah, I mean, we don't really know much about him yet. We're going to find out more and more about him and his journey through Mystralia, exploring the lore, story aspect of the game, throughout our playthroughs. But yeah, for now we're this cool looking guy.
Yep.
The forest was already taken. The rift awakened old memories. Shadows risen from the past.
So as you can see, or as you may have heard, this is an action roguelike. Roguelite. Much like for many games you're familiar with. And so yeah, we're going to be traveling from arena to arena, battling creatures such as these. And we have these nice abilities. The boomerang. This. If you ever feel a desire to be like Palpatine, this checks the box.
Another fun thing is that if you hold it the whole way down, you get lightning strikes.
Yeah.
And here's our first rune.
Ooh.
So, trigger. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. I'm going to be reading our great little tutorial here. So we've got some cool spellcrafting in the game. And so here's the Watcher's Heart, which is physically on the character, the kind of ball that he's got in his chest. That's where all your spells are. So you got 2 spells, and you can make them more complex by channeling things called memories, which is what he just picked up. So here's your boomerang spell, and here's a trigger memory. So trigger memories are what it says on the can. You can make things happen when certain triggers happen. So, and yeah, place it on the spell in the sockets. Yes, later on the sockets can be changed or unlocked, but that's going to be for post-demo. For now, you guys have got this pretty cool canvas all the same.
And you can place these in absolutely any single one you want, which will make a difference eventually once you find more of these. For now, we're going to place it right here.
Yeah, you can place them on one spell or the other with the right button as well.
This here if I want. See what it does in game. Here it says cast fireballs in random directions. With obviously the stats of damage percent. The damage percent is reliant on the spell's damage. So the boomerang's damage is 60. This will do 20% of that 60. And it applies burn. So throw it. Some fireballs.
Yeah, and another fun thing is that it is triggered on distance. So the further your boomerang goes, the more it throws. And if you put it on the lightning beam, you might think it doesn't do much. Because if you just click it once and hold, it's not really going much places. But if you start holding down and spinning on yourself as fast as you can start sending them all over the place. So this is what dreams are made of. We're building off of things you don't necessarily expect with behaviors that work with each other.
And this was also.
Can you hold the boomerang until, the beam until it's fully charged, so we get an overcharge? Yeah. So now you are shooting lightning.
This also means the faster you go or the further you go, the more lightnings happen.
Yep.
I'm gonna move this back here for now.
I had never seen them before, but I was trained to face them.
New enemy here, the mage. Will probably be the cause of your frustration for the first couple runs. Because they shoot nice projectiles that wiggle like this. So you think you dodge it, you'll actually get hit. It's quite hard to predict.
but it's very satisfying when you dodge them all.
Yeah. Also, the boomerang, you can let it go earlier. Like you don't need it to go the whole distance. You can just, if you want to get more value on the damages, you can have it let go earlier if your enemy's closer.
Ooh,
First
this is a fun one. So, we got modifier memories, and modifier memories are the round ones, so the round symbols. And like it says in the description here, they are going to modify the previous spell or trigger. So if you put it on the firebolts, for example, well, you're going to be getting something interesting and different than if you put it directly underneath the boomerang or the lightning beam.
Yep. And yep, that's exactly it. So let's say, for example, I place it either here or here. Here leaves a trail of lightning that lasts 1 second and applies to static. This will now leave a lightning trail on your fireball. Now also, the same logic. Here we have another tutorial.
Yeah. Each spell has its own attributes and behaviors. So yeah, essentially your two main spells have their own special stuff going on there. And like the Sele Ayer wind boomerang does a good amount of damage, has a 24 seconds of duration, 30 speed, and it pierces twice, which not every weapon does. And like a boomerang, it's got to come back before you can send it again. And yeah.
Yep, you have
if
two
you
spells.
can go forward a bit.
Yep.
Yep.
And this we've already covered. You can change the order, and the order does absolutely matter. And yeah, you can access it at any time on the bottom right here with the select button on the controller or tab on the keyboard and mouse. You can rewire your inputs as well, the settings. If you feel that current configuration doesn't match your playstyle, you can obviously change it.
You've also got some visual feedback when you're holding the spells down in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
So if you're holding the boomerang, it'll tell you when you can cast it or not. When you're holding down the lightning beam, you're also going to be getting a feedback happening here. And this is true for all of the spells that you have access to in the demo, so the main spells. You will be having feedback of some kind that reflects what the spell is. And you get a shortcut that tells you how to go open up the casting menu. Which you can do on the fly whenever you want, even mid-combat.
Yep, whenever you want. You can open this up. If you feel that you want to switch something up, switch something out, you can absolutely do that at any time. So here, going back to my example, the lightning trail is on the fireball. Now, if we change the order, the lightning trail is on the boomerang. Because again, it affects the first spell or trigger above it. This is where you can get a little creative, well, extremely creative, on combinations of spells, which are virtually endless. And again, this is the same with this.
So lightning beam, when you have trails on it, they spawn at the very end of the lightning beam because it's almost like it always feels like a projectile that's at its furthest distance. But you can do some really fun, crazy stuff with these behaviors. So let's continue, yeah?
Let's move on. Here we have a new symbol we haven't seen yet.
The deeper I went, the more shadows there were.
As you can see, the burn
we just saw some chain lightning.
Yep.
So another fun thing that you might be seeing with your lightning beam is that you have some mild knockback happening, and you're getting static electrified enemies. So your main weapons are actually pretty powerful.
All I found were ghosts. Where were the living souls?
New room. Remember, this one's a
Ooh,
modifier.
wind spells. Yeah, and it's one of the really fun ones that change the way your behaviors work. So back and forth, cast the spawning point. Or on the point of origin, adds a spawn count, reduces damage a bit, and reduces speed, which is a pretty good trade-off for what it actually does.
First, to make it as visual as possible, I'm going to put it like this.
Yep. Yeah, so you have double the boomerangs, and that's also doubling every single thing that happens afterwards. So, whereas if you switched it around with firebolts, you'd be getting double the amount of fireballs, but only one boomerang.
Yep. There is a trade-off to this. Your damage will be reduced slightly because, of course, the trade-off is you're getting 2 sides of projectiles instead of 1, and an extra spawn count.
Yep. And as we saw, the fireballs take a percentile version of your damage, so you are reducing the percentile if you're saying that the total damage is going down.
Yeah. All right. First character.
It's like we're meeting someone.
Just when I thought no one was left, I found her.
Oh, Mazarin, is that you? You were supposed to stay at the temple. You disobeyed the master.
I'll deal with the old man later, Lucy. What's going on here?
These shadows, some of them are my people. They're fighting, burning again. And the mages, it's like the war has returned.
Listen, I know I shouldn't have followed you, but here I am. So what can I do?
You can't stay here alone. Oh, my head. It's spinning. Obak should be nearby. Find him. I need to regain my senses.
So, we just had our very first conversation, and we get to see some wonderful art and a really beautiful, unique song.
Yeah, the 2D art is...
Want to destroy a few things?
Yeah, break some stuff. Go. A lot of things are breakable. It's very satisfying.
No
course they
looting
can.
them, but, you know, the satisfaction is there.
Yeah. I think most things are breakable. It feels fun. Release your anger on a couple boxes and pots.
She had sent me to
Building.
find Obak, but I had no
Yep.
idea where to go.
It's always fun to send an enemy right into a barrel of crates, right?
Yeah. And of course, some of these, like this wall here, if we were to have the mage enemy shoot its projectile, they will, you see, as you can see, they will also break the projectiles for the destructibles. And so you can kind of use them to your advantage strategically. If you want to hide behind something, give you some extra cover.
Yep.
This is a fun combo of mine. You're going to see me do it often, where you can just shoot the boomerang and lightning at the same time. Maximize that damage.
Until I heard a familiar voice and chose to follow it.
And here we've got a new icon for some new resources.
We got 30 of them. But what do they do? We'll find out
Yep.
later.
Yep. But I'm sure people will like what they
Obak.
do.
It was his
Yeah, I think
voice, but it was no longer him.
Okay. This guy looks friendly.
Let's go. He doesn't seem like he's feeling very good.
Amek! Can you hear me, Amek?
Obak, I was looking for you. I slipped away after you left.
They're all dead. Please answer me, Amek. Amek, yell if you can hear me!
Dead? What are you talking about? And who is Amek?
I told you to drop it, stubborn dumb rock. Amek, where are you? I swear, brother, I'll find you safe and sound, and then I'll beat you up myself.
Oh no.
It's like calling your teacher mom, except worse.
Yeah. So that big health bar.
You get beat up by someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, watch out!
This fight is a little chaotic. There's a lot going on. As you can see by the big health bar, this is indeed a boss, I guess we could say.
Yeah, I think he's a boss.
Yeah. This is nice. You could use these to your advantage to hurt him. The trap on the side.
Or hurt yourself if you're not careful.
Yeah. And then you got things, lightnings from the sky. You got him charging. There's a lot going on in this arena. He will probably give you a hard time.
Yep. One fun thing though is that you do have iframes, invincibility frames when you dash, so you can dash through certain attacks without taking hits. And right there was the dangerous trade-off of holding lightning beam too long. Whoop. And we died.
There was too much going on.
That's how I ended up back at the temple.
Ooh.
Oh no, when you hold a lightning beam too long, there's a little animation between the phases, and you can get locked if you're not careful. So,
Yeah.
it's everything in balance, right?
It is the trade-off.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. We're in a whole new area. How did we get here?
We are in a whole new area.
Whole new world, I'd say.
Hey, Talk. Do you know what happened to Obak? He attacked me on Mystralia.
He attacked you? Oh, poor human friend. Everyone's mad at you today.
What do you mean, everyone?
I mean, the master. He realized you left and went, "Where's that undisciplined fool? That prodigious dimwit? That disgrace of an apprentice!"
Okay, Talk. Got it. Thanks again for getting me back. I'll handle it.
These are my favorite, by the way.
Oh, it looks like you went home to a very happy reunion.
Yeah. Little guys.
Oh my god. They're so cute.
Get you up top, human friend.
This is a new character we've been introduced with. Toka.
He's very tall. He's
Yeah.
very creepy, but he is absolutely friend-shaped.
Correct.
Toka got me indiscreetly.
He's a good friend.
I wanted to stay unseen. But the master was already waiting.
So, you return at last, my disciple. How was your little unsanctioned stroll across Mystralia?
Master, I know I disobeyed, but we'll have to skip the punishment part for now. It's about Obak. He sent me back here.
He did. Good. At least one of you has some sense. A rift has burst through this cycle, Mazarim. Need I remind you?
But you don't understand. Obak wasn't himself.
Enough. I will not hear your excuses. You left without permission. Now you must answer for it. The Timeless One awaits.
Cool.
Well, are we going to be getting a face reveal on the Timeless One?
Ooh, perhaps.
Oh, look at that. We're in space.
Yeah, we're far away.
Just a bit.
To hear and appreciate.
And the world totally isn't ending, guys. It just looks like that normally, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think everything's.
Yep. Everything's great.
I'll go through the features around here after this wonderful.
Goddess, you wanted to see me? Sorry for disobeying. I won't do it again, okay? Can I go now?
A watcher may leave or stay, but every choice carries its own weight.
I just wanted to be useful. That's why I followed the others.
If the watcher wishes to be useful, he must begin by asking the right questions.
Okay. Why has the rift torn the cycle open? Why were there so many shadows on Mystralia?
Because Mystralia is drowning in its own past.
Obak. It was like he wasn't really there. Was he trapped inside memories?
The answer may lie in the past, but the past itself, yours and Mystralia's, is now in peril.
What does that mean? How does someone save the past?
The Guardians, they carry traces of every memory in the world.
If the rift began in Mystralia, they will remember.
A young watcher could learn much by speaking to them.
Wait, a young watcher as in me? I thought I came here to be punished. You want me to go and meet the Guardians?
It is not the role of time to punish, but those who seek the truth are sometimes punished by what they find.
And then the Timeless One rose. I watched her cross the temple sky, unable to move. It felt like the end of the world. And somehow, my beginning.
Wow.
Title drop. Man. We are all pretty proud of this.
Yep. Very cinematic.
Good job to everybody who was involved.
It was time to go.
Woohoo!
Now we could just go here, but
We could also wander around while listening to really good music.
yeah, kind of like to do that. So here we have first little thing.
Yep.
These little sticks of health. This is your target dummy.
These dummies.
It gives you a
Oh,
preview.
there's
of
chain
where your
lightning
stuff
and knockback in effect.
Yeah. And yeah, so you're not going in completely blind. At least you can see. Just get a hint of the behavior of what your spell does. Here we have our actual abilities. For
And you
now.
can see some hidden locked things that might be coming in the future, both at the top and the bottom of the screen.
A little bit of a teaser. And of course, on the bottom right, as you can see, you can assign it. So if I prefer to have the boomerang on my Y button. I can do that. Now my X is this, my Y is this. Our second ability. Each have a unique, different canvas slot configuration. These are locked for now.
And yep. But we can see that they require 3 eyes and 6 eyes, so we know what that resource is for.
Yep.
So we'll keep an eye out on the way.
So, the altar is broken, and there's memory dust everywhere. You starting with the glue or the broom?
Yeah, real funny.
Oh, we're going on a quest.
Ooh, exclamation mark. Open the lotus.
Let's see where the lotus takes us. Skill tree.
Of course. What is a roguelike without a skill tree? This one is nice. It's beautifully shaped. Lotus. We have
And it looks like that's where we were spending our lotus flowers as well.
Yep, so we do have 30 of them, but we could, that gives us one upgrade. These are permanent, which is nice. So once you unlock it, They are refundable. In case you put in an upgrade, you change your mind, you wanted something else, no problem.
Or mid-run, if you want to change your entire strategy, go for it.
Yeah.
There's no punishment here.
Let's gain 25 shield.
25 shield. That's nice.
Pretty good. 15% damage against foes with full health. Damage with status effects by 20%. Very nice. So like the static and the burn that we saw earlier, that will affect that. Overall movement speed. Always a great option. Or we start with money.
Yep. So each 5 petal essentially brings you towards a style that you might feel like playing, in particular, that you can mix and match with other ways of playing. And as we can see, there's a few bridges happening, where I don't know if there's actually any information we can read. Nope. But there's bridges between the schools.
Yeah, who knows what those do? Who knows?
Yeah.
Right now we have access to, this.
1, 2, and in the center.
Yeah. And these ones
And
are...
the center is an either or.
So either this, just gain 1 memory reroll upon defeating a Guardian or Watcher, or gain 2 memory. Similarly here, we have max health, percent, counter, swift dash, or we can swap to this. You don't have to buy them twice. You buy this once, and then you swap willingly, depending on what you prefer. You don't have to pay twice for that. And with here, this tree, this tree here. This one's more about resistances, guild. High damage. Rage is another feature. You get more damage stack.
Ooh, interesting. So you can either gain more damage when you're high HP or low HP. So depends on how good you are at dodging things, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to play risky.
As we'll see, some other things that might happen in gameplay.
Yeah. We value high risk, high reward. Or you can play it safe. And yeah, I usually like to start with shield. I think it's very safe. 25 of it. We'll start with that. Again, there's a reset option. That just refunds your 30 back. And anything else.
No interest rates, guys.
And now we'll be able to unlock this one on once we have 40 of Lotus. And also, all the others cost 40. So it doesn't just increase the price of this tree. It will increase the price of every single skill tree upgrade that you have not unlocked. And yeah.
Which is why the refund is a fun option if you decide you want to completely quit working in one branch and just go wild into something else. Looks like something important's in the center, but it is not currently available for the demo, unfortunately. You guys,
The rift had broken.
You guys will have to see when the game comes out.
All right, go through this portal.
I had so much fun making that VFX.
Yeah.
That one too.
Back on Mystralia, lifted by the blessing of the goddess, but grounded by the weight of duty.
Yeah, we're back. Now we can observe.
And we can look at the hole in the sky again. You know, puts your anxiety kind of into perspective, literally.
Yeah. So beautiful and peaceful.
So peaceful. It's just a giant black hole eating the world.
Yeah.
Meditative, even.
Yeah.
Reach the Guardians. A destination. That was all I had.
We're back.
Yep.
No road,
Wolves
no
and
instructions.
screamers.
Except one. Keep going.
These guys here are fairly strong. They can catch you by surprise quite easily. Especially if one spawns near you, they'll attack you extremely quickly before you have time to react.
Yep, they're like, we don't have weapons, we've got chompers.
Yeah, they're hungry, I guess.
Yep. Got a few fun ones here.
Yeah, we got a nice option now
So,
of 3 rooms, 3 modifiers this time. It could be triggers, but right now we have 3 modifiers. Not bad. That's pretty good. This would be good if we previously had burn.
yeah, so to explain a bit better, firewalking adds the capacity to burn to your weapon, so no matter what it is, it can burn, and it's going to last longer. Whereas potent burn takes what's already there, if you can burn, and makes it even stronger. But since we can't burn anything yet on our own, it's not much use to us unless we get a fire room later on.
Yeah.
And Fury of Despair, well, you did take shield, so you're not as low as you could have been after that wolf bite, but
Yeah.
maybe a bit later.
Like that.
Who doesn't dream of consequence-free setting everything on fire? It's magical fire. It's not going to burn the forest down.
Oh no. As you can see, we are applying fire. Just kind of walked away.
Yep. The bugs are on fire. Kind of wish I had that when I go camping.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye, mosquitoes. Now, probably not great for the environment. This is like magical deity fire or something, so you know, it's fine.
Yeah. Our first relic.
First relic. So you deal 50% more damage when you are low health. Well, we like that.
pretty good. For that, we haven't gone through this yet, but as you can see on the top left and top right, we are now in the menu on the top left for Watcher's Heart. I click RT. Our inventory, where you can find your relic, visit them, read what they do. Obviously, you can have multiple at once, and they are permanent for your run until you die. Go back to base.
You also see a few other fun little things that don't have anything in them right now. If I remember correctly, those are also unavailable in demo, the Echoes and the Pacts.
Yeah. Packs, there will be one, and only one.
Oh, sweet.
We'll have access to it given the time once we get there. But yes, the World Echoes are locked for the... Alright, well I kind of want to unlock some new spells, so let's get some eyes.
Yep, let's get some eyes.
Also known as
I was
Ancient
finally
Lesson.
walking the path. I was the only watcher who had never crossed
What's
it.
the expression?
The only
Learning
one
is
who
the eye
hadn't
of the
met the
beholder or
guardians.
something?
But all that was about to change.
I think it's beauty, actually.
Beauty's in the
I'm
eye of the
confusing my
beholder.
expressions.
Yeah. That's my words.
Well, the mother of learning is repetition is also fitting for roguelites.
Yes.
I remember my first ancestral lesson.
We have our first ancestral lesson. Now, if you remember, we need
Alrighty,
3
we
for our
got 2
first
fun
spell upgrade.
options.
2 fun options. So this we know is money, as we can see on the bottom. Kind of our gold currency called soul beads. And here,
If you played Mages 1, you would know what that is.
yeah. And this is new. Find out what it is.
I think players are going to be a big fan of this one, too.
Yeah. These guys love to dodge. They're
Yep.
really good at it.
And... well. A relic, Watcher's Link, and we gain focus points.
It's a spicy one.
Description of focus point? Yeah. Focus points are what allows you to hold bigger / more spells that can do really crazy stuff. So, like it says on the side, some memories require focus points to be placed in spells. I don't think we currently have anything that requires focus points.
Right now, no. No, we don't.
No.
As you can see here, those black dots, we had 5. Now we have 6.
Yeah, on both weapons.
Yeah.
So you get an upgrade on both of your weapons. And as for the dots we're talking about, it is the cost. So usually you would see it at the bottom of the icon. Right now it's just a circle, but it would be like dots at the bottom that say between 1, 2, and 3 how heavy it is. The ones with 3 dots are really heavy, but oh boy, can they do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So let's see what we find next.
Yeah, that's basically our way of limiting how overly crazy you can go. And here we have our adventure
Is
map.
this our first? Yeah, I think this is our first sight of the
reveal.
adventure map. So
Round.
you can see the hollow woods are pretty green, and the scorched lands have had some burning problems from the looks of things.
Global warming.
And yep, might be a bit different. Seeing the big ol' hole in the air in the distance.
Yep.
I think they might have slightly different problems to deal with right now. At least they still have air.
That's true, yeah.
They can
It's very
still breathe. It is very important. So this is actually the entire world map. So the woods is the only area available for the demo, but if you go further out, you can actually hover over the other areas. So we have the mountains, the Elder Vales, the Soul Mines, and the Highlands in the city of Mystralia. So while we do start quite far away from where the previous game was, we are on the same continent.
It's gonna take us a while to get there.
Yeah. Yep. And a lot of dying, probably.
Yeah.
But we'll make it. Visibly dying doesn't hurt him too much.
No. So we have here nice little system, branching system called the adventure map. You can choose your next destination. These will be your final destination out of the destination. Like, I think 4 locations until you get to this final one. So these are guaranteed. Everything leading to that are randomized. So you have no idea what you're getting along the way. There'll be randomized options, but you will know that the final reward will be these shown here. And of course, you are limited. So if I choose this option, I can only... For this one, it's not an amazing example, but I would only be able to choose these 2. But if I go here, I can no longer choose the option on the top left. So you have to kind of plan your way depending on what you want and what you're looking for. You'll have to plan your way there early on.
Yeah. In this case, very specifically, it's high risk, high reward. If you go for what we can only assume is a continuation of the mini boss fight that we had before, then the one after you can actually get at another Watcher's Link.
Yeah.
But if you decide to play it safe, you also have pretty good options. I mean, you get a randomized rune of some kind of spell or trigger. In this case, I'm pretty sure it's a trigger.
It could be a trigger or a modifier. But it is randomized based on the element.
Mm-hmm. And then extra health if you need it. If you know that you're going to need it, then that's totally a viable option. And otherwise, if you want to unlock more weapons, well, the eyes follow you even if you die, so...
Yeah.
And
well, this guy beat me up last time.
The Guardian Theric.
Yeah, this guy beat me up last time, so I kind of want to get my revenge. Oh. Well, that's a fun option. Alright.
Nice. Got 2 difficult boss fights, mini boss fights. A trinket
so the skulls,
and a Watcher's Link.
When you see a skull icon, doesn't usually mean that it's going to be easy. We already have an extra focus point. I kind of want to get more relic. All right.
It's raining, it's pouring, but the old man is not snoring.
Nope. So these are what we call elite challenges. Ow.
Woo! Watch out.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. These are once again high risk, high reward. They're really tough to deal with because when there's shells over their head like that, they are invulnerable unless they attack again. So you're forced to get close, trigger his attack, hope not to get hit, so that you can actually hit him. And they have substantial shields, so you have to break that shield first before getting to their health. Ow.
They can, however, be harmed by the traps that you see are constantly shooting in their back. So while the traps can hurt you, it can also hurt the enemies.
Yeah, like that.
And
of course, the traps will not hurt you after you beat the last enemy. All right, new relic. Ooh.
Ooh, fun. So, the Manifest of Democratization. Spells deal 10% damage for each memory of a different element it contains. So, for every element that you've got that's different in your spell, your main spell is actually going to deal more damage. Now that's fun.
That's really fun. So since we conquered this elite challenge, that relic is considered a major relic. Most relics that you'll find are minor relics. Like first one that we got, 50% damage while you're low, that's a minor relic. And this is a major relic. They're usually a bit more juicy, have more of an impact, and can really, like, you can really end up building crazy builds based off these major relics, and they'll really complement your gameplay. But of course, they
And
come
we've
with a
got our
price.
first question.
Oh yes.
Yep.
First question.
So we've got someone asking if the democratization is mentioned in some of the dialogue, and yes, it is. This is some of our stuff from the story proper, intertwining. There's some important story beats about this.
I'll never forget
Yes,
my first
this is
encounter
a very
with the masked
important
priest.
event in the lore of this game. Well, here we have a interesting looking fellow.
And a really just gorgeous place. Guys,
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah, great job.
All orders!
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Are you speaking to me, sir?
The ravage of the forest has lasted long enough.
I see. I got here too late. Shadows already have you.
The mages strike with fire, and with fire we shall answer.
Wait. Fire?
Let the flames rise, and with them our strength.
So yeah, we got a fun option here. You can take damage and engage in the ritual of being burned alive in exchange of getting a level 1 memory. Or you can say absolutely not and run away.
We are pretty low health already, so this is kind of crazy. But let's do it. Ouch.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got some fun ones here. So we got 2 modifiers and 1 trigger. So long winter would be fun, but however, we do not have anything that freezes. But if we did, it would make our status effects 30% more powerful,
Very
which is
strong.
pretty cool. Spiraling Rage is a fun one. So we've got a projectile that spirals outwards every time you spawn a spell, with a whole 45% of your total damage of your spell. Lasts for 4 seconds, and is currently size 1, which we will discover later what that means. Or we could level up Firewalking and make that one more strong.
I guess we could showcase what level.
Anyone that... Sure, we could also showcase Spiraling Rage. That would be a fun one. Whichever one you prefer.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Yeah, just a quick notice as well. This increases duration, so duration a bit more. So you will see the visual payoff in the statistics.
Yeah. You can see that the duration of both spells has changed color. And you can see the update specifically as you go. So now it is 4.4 seconds, whereas the boomerang was 2.26. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, there's good modifications and there's bad. Those will be red. If it's lessens your damage.
Yeah.
The flames will make you stronger.
So we lost 20% of our health. Now, of course, since we're very low health, we cannot lose 25% of our health. Otherwise, we die. But we'll have to return to road.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah. One thing that he was mentioning is that the guy was taken by the shadows, and you can kind of actually see that on him. He's got flames of purple fire growing out of his body, despite being alive and very much a person. So
You can also
that's
hear
a
it in
pretty
his voice.
interesting. Yeah, he's
Voice
got
sounded,
echoes going on there.
A little distorted.
Yeah.
So this is
The
spiraling
pun
fire.
with the name of our game was not intentional.
No.
Yeah.
Of course, you can do multiple.
If you cast it on the lightning beam, how does that change?
Ooh.
Oh, it's at the end. So that's fun. It's going to be spiraling in the enemy's area.
Yeah, so depending if you want to play close range, long range, will benefit both. Oh, these enemies are fun. New enemy here. They shoot, yeah, they shoot that up.
We've got the same person as before in the chat saying that they've been having a lot of fun with putting trails on the spiraling rage, and I totally agree. You can absolutely just slather the screen with trails.
Yeah.
My journey would be rich in wisdom.
It gets a little crazy. Very quickly.
It does, it does.
Step no further, stranger.
Ooh.
Sure thing.
It looks like we've reached our
Name's
first
Mazarin,
town.
by the way.
All right, Mazarin. Quick question. How many wolves do you see?
5 at a glance, and none of them look pleased to see me.
Indeed. 5 wolves waiting for you to make a single mistake. Now, tell me, are you haunted like the others?
Haunted? No, just a little tense. Probably because of, well, the wolves.
Good enough. Enter. But remember, I'm watching you, and so are they.
Okay. Well, not the most inviting guy, but he's cautious, and he has a right to be.
And he's petting a wolf,
Which,
you know, points on that. He's giving it love. Oh, look at this interesting button we
maybe
have.
we can pet one too. Maybe.
Maybe. We absolutely can.
And can you only pet them once? No. And can I only pet this wolf? No. You can pet every wolf
You can.
as many
All of
times
the
as
good
you want.
boys can get all of the pets, except for the one that is already being pet.
Yeah, he's busy. And this guy here, we're not gonna.
Yep. I think we missed one by the entrance.
Yeah, right. Nice. This is mandatory to do
They're all
every run,
very
every time you
good
get here.
bitties.
Pet all of them.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Welcome to our greenhouse, traveler. And apologies for Asta's reaction. We've all been tense since the sky turned purple.
Fair. Understandable.
I understand.
I would be too.
And I'm sorry to
Yeah.
say that what I ask of you may not be welcome.
You come here seeking the memories of our people, do you not? I was hoping we would see one of you soon.
You know of us?
Yes, one of you in particular. I know that you make sure the past stays where it should. This very morning I went to pray to the sacred tree, hoping it would send you our way. You have our blessing. Take all that you can, before the sky swallows us all.
Cool.
Really cheerful guy, eh?
Yeah. This guy.
It seems
Esther
I
wants
owe
to
you
talk
an
to us again.
apology. You come from the heavens, don't you?
I'm no god. I come from a temple, not the heavens.
Skyfolk trying to play humble. I swear I've seen it all. Anyway, Don't worry about the wolves. They like to look tough, but they've got good hearts. I raised them myself. Isn't that right, big guy?
And that's why we pet them.
They have names!
I trust them with my life. But against what's outside, they don't stand a chance. Ghosts don't fear fangs. They get you from the inside.
Okay. Look at that.
Looks like we've got a little shop happening here. We are unfortunately one soul bead short of most of these.
And there is no beg option, unfortunately. You can't ask the guy for one, unfortunately.
Yeah, it would be fun if we could, but
Here we have a nice
however,
combination
it looks like
of modifiers. In this shop, you can have modifiers, triggers, relic, the minor relic,
yep.
And resources. Bit of everything.
Yep, so this is a fun resource that we haven't used yet. Want to check it out?
Yeah, might as well buy it. Can't buy anything else. Cool, we got 5 of it.
Yep, and we've got 2 other people to talk to.
Well, now, this is embarrassing. Someone finally passes by, and here I am covered in
Here,
ashes.
you know what? I'm gonna do it just.
Please pardon my appearance.
Ooh. Ooh.
Adjusting the sound.
Oh. There we go.
Did you
I
put our
moved our,
faces on top of her?
They were there for us. Yeah, they were there for a bit. They were there for a little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now I moved it.
Yeah, sorry,
So
the
we
stream's
can,
off by a bit of time.
Just so we can see
True,
the beautiful
people
art.
have not been seeing their faces. Oh no.
No, they have. But this one is like specifically more on the left side, so it was like this one was really covered.
I see. Well, guys, feast your eyes on Sariane. She is very pretty.
Nobody
And
knows
covered in
me here,
ashes.
and I showed up out of the blue.
Yep.
It should be me who apologizes.
Look at us. 2 polite souls at the end of the world. True models for good manners. Remains to see how long we have before we lose our minds like the rest.
You seem to be holding up well for now. It doesn't feel as tense here. What's your secret?
The ashes, my friend. I haven't stopped grinding them since the sky turned purple. They keep us safe. But for how much longer? That is the question.
Cool.
Yep.
So she's busy grinding ashes, as you can see.
It's gotta be pretty stressful knowing that like this one task is what's keeping your tiny little village alive.
Yeah. That's a tough job.
Watcher.
Yep.
Sorry, what did you call me?
You've come to meet the Guardians because of the rift.
I don't know who told you that, but they were well informed.
'Twas the spirits. You Watchers call them memories. Some return to us. They speak to me through the ashes. This morn, they spoke of he whom you call Therakan. The sacred tree does not fare well. The spirits wish to impart this knowledge upon you.
Little name drop.
Little name drop, and looks like Therakan the tree's not doing too hot.
No.
We'll be keeping that in mind.
Yeah, we might have to pay him a visit. Alright, it's time for
I
revenge.
mean, we have to pay him a visit anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go.
if we make it there.
I would drag Obak out of
18
the
health.
shadows.
Alright, time to drag him out of the shadows.
Come on, Emek! You have to get here now!
And he's also on fire.
Yeah, he's not doing too good.
No, really?
Having a bad day. Our damage is kind of insane
Uh-oh.
now, thanks to
Watch out.
thanks to spiraling fire.
Yep.
There he goes.
Oh, hell yeah.
What? Where? Mazarim? What is this place?
Sounds like you woke up. You just woke up?
You're on Mystralia, Old Rock. You and Lucy went out scouting when the rift burst open.
This camp in Mystralia. Everything's distant. Frozen. And there's something pulling at me.
You were talking to someone when I found you. Someone who wasn't there. Amek, I think.
Amek? What was I saying?
You were looking for him. In a place where everyone was dead.
Mazarim. That's a memory. One of mine. And it's trying to snag me again. I can feel it. I must go. Find the Guardians. Maybe they'll know what's going on. We'll see each other back at the temple, kid.
Cool, back at the temple. We'll see him again. Ooh,
Yep.
2 rewards for beating him. This is
And we
nice.
get some nice rewards.
Some lotus for our skill tree, and we get this, which we still don't know what it does. But it's important, I
Something
promise.
fun, probably. Mhm.
Alright.
2 fun options here. Links or eyeballs?
We have 1, it costs 3 for a new spell. It seems like it gives 2.
Well, it looks like we're getting 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this. With 8 health, though,
Oh. It's nighttime now.
Yep. Trees are a little messed up.
Yeah, a bit ghostly, a bit burning.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see the ghosts in trees, though.
Oh, this arena's fun.
Um,
With 8 health.
That's a lot of bombs.
Well, luckily,
Be careful.
we're good. So this one you definitely want to take your time with, because yeah. Oh my god. This is projectile hell. Will we manage to pull through?
Yep, no damage.
The reason for the war.
Full beads. You can
The
buy these
reason
now.
for the war.
New icon. Well, we've seen it before, but not as a reward.
Yeah.
Each time the winds of the rift swept through, the shadows appeared. As if they were trying to keep me from reaching the Guardians.
Get some nice voice lines in the middle of our fights. Good merchant story.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
See what's in the droplet. Ooh, these are nice. So, we've got on the left side Piercing Cold, which adds Pierce on foes affected by freeze and makes things chill 25 times more. So what that does is that if you hit an enemy enough times, that chill stacks up to the point that they freeze solid, then you can pierce through them and make damage, like damage things behind them on top of hurting them, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Next we've got Cruel Thorns, which has 3 Watcher's links, as we can see. It's got 3 dots. They trigger on hit, so this is a trigger. And it's going to cast 3 ice fragments around with 60% damage and 25 chill. So this is a fun one to use.
That's a really fun one, yeah. Very versatile.
And we've got this one back again. So damaged plus 30% on foes affected by freeze. So combining that one with any of the 2 spells that we've got here is a lot of fun as well.
Yeah. I'm going to take this one. Because we do not have a trigger yet.
We do not.
We do have one, but on here.
No, we do have 1 trigger. Yeah. So typically, if we didn't have a Watcher's Link, we could only ever have 1 trigger that's worth 3 at a time. But if you see that since we now have 6, we could technically put both on the same spell. It's just, in this case, probably best to have 1 on each so that we can spawn as many as possible.
Yeah. And these also interact with each other.
Yep. You can have the spiraling fire that casts these little guys, or the other way around, where you could have those that cast... Ooh, actually, try that out. Can you try... Fire. Yeah.
Now we do have to hit an enemy first.
Yeah, that or background. If you hit stuff that's breakable, I'm pretty sure that they can cast it. Yeah.
I was sure it'd be a moment I'd remember. And I was right. But not for the reasons I thought.
But very quickly you can get very chaotic and insane builds.
Yeah, you've always got to keep an eye on like what you're doing to make sure that if you are covering the screen with so much stuff that you can't actually see what you're doing, maybe not the best strategy.
Yeah.
But it can be if you can kill everything fast enough.
Yeah.
It's a balancing act.
Oh, this one's really good.
Oh yeah, this is a fun one. You've just got 10 haste permanently for this run.
So 10% movement speed is pretty much what that means. You get this little trail. As you can see, we move significantly faster. And that also means that we dash further.
Yep. So a bit of an adjustment to make, but it is a fun one in combat. Now we've got 2 options here. We've got fire and a new symbol. Have we... I don't think we got this symbol yet, right?
Nope. Not yet.
Yeah.
Seems like it's a memory of some
I've
sort.
studied the Guardians well, starting with Theracon, the sacred tree.
Yeah.
Every memory of the forest ran through its roots. The echo pulsed beneath its bark.
I'm still at 8 health, so I have to be very careful.
Yep. But, oh man. This is satisfying.
Just mow through enemies. So this game does offer a really fun power fantasy feel.
Yep. And quite frankly, there's so many options, and I personally have never even fallen on this particular combination, despite playing a fair bit. So things you come up with can sometimes be like, you might be the first person to think of it. And it's really fun.
Yeah.
So let's see what this is. All right.
Earth memory.
We've got 3. Earth. So heavy burden modifier. Your damage goes up and your size goes up by 20% as well. So that's fun.
That's a go-to of mine. We have some crazy combinations we can do here.
We have, yeah, the Rolling Stone is my personal favorite. So it's a trigger, and it triggers on spawn, and it casts a rolling boulder worth 25% of the damage and lasts for 3 seconds. So Rolling Stones is fun, and it has its place, though people will sometimes struggle with it. Self-centered is a modifier that makes whatever spells you put it with orbit around a certain point, typically where they spawned, adds another spawn count, and adds a lifetime duration of 80% longer. And this one, oh boy. you can put it in some really fun places and come up with some really crazy stuff, or it can be the thing that kills you if you put it in the wrong place.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to master, but if you've got the right build for it, it can be really, really crazy.
I'm really tempted to choose this because
So,
I have an idea.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh wait, let's also show that you can also open while you're choosing. You can
yes.
open up your Watcher's Heart to look at what your spells are.
Yeah. So if
So
you
see the
look at
button B
something,
here.
yeah, if you look at something and you're like, does that work with my build? Do I have freeze and whatnot? You can be interact with this. Be like, oh yeah, actually I do, or oh yeah, this would probably go well with that. You can go back to B and you can choose accordingly instead of having to memorize what you currently have. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. There's no danger of you losing your reward or backing out of it. Like, you are going to get your reward.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you got a cool idea, let's go for it.
I have a pretty cool idea here. I think I kind of want to make these spin.
Ooh, yeah, that would be fun.
And we can do that with this. Here.
You still have some stuff you can break to showcase it? Yeah.
That's now everything.
Yep. Everything spins.
Wow.
But
That's
let's
really cool.
showcase, actually, before you go into the next area, let's showcase how changing runes of order can do some really crazy stuff. So if you put self-centered on, let's say the boomerang straight, it's spinning around us. But if you put it straight on the lightning beam, for example, you've got something completely different visually that's happening. So, which is why also, if you're not sure what's going to happen, it's sometimes safer to test your spells before jumping into combat.
Yes. Yeah. Please experiment while you absolutely can and you're not being chased by anyone. I highly recommend.
Yeah. Except for the spells that can only cast when you kill something. Those are a bit harder to experiment with. But, I mean, there's the surprise element, right? Ooh. Oh, and then each of those is going to...
Yeah. Pretty fun visually.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can, of course, like stack more things on. Here, we're pretty limited with how this tree looks. But like with this one where there's a long string, you can really attach, like, you could attach 3 modifiers to 1 trigger and yeah, end up building really crazy things. I'm gonna go back to this.
Yep.
Yeah, each placement of your memories and triggers are absolutely critical to what you want to achieve.
Yep, so if you think what you got isn't all that great, maybe just play around with stuff and it might turn out to do some stuff you weren't expecting.
Yeah.
Well. We seem to have reached our final destination, perhaps.
Here we are.
Therakan.
We heard about this this being mentioned a couple times now.
Got an icon. Yeah. Been told it's a tree.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a little shop.
Ooh, and I have money now.
Yeah.
So this would have been great early.
Soul beads. Yeah, it would have been great earlier. Also, when the full game is out, it is still going to be great at this point in time.
Yes.
Yeah. Silent Grudge, plus 50 over lifetime. Ooh, that's fun.
Unfortunately, can't combo that with these. That would be absolutely insane.
Yeah. Oh, but if you put it on your boomerang's gonna get bigger.
Yeah, that is still nice. It gives you a bigger hitbox. You hit more.
Yeah. Aster's Fangs. Dash has a 20% chance to stun foes for 1.5 seconds. Ooh.
That's good. That's very good.
That is very good.
Ooh.
And ooh, here's our first fire trail. So, Destructive Path leaves a trail of fire that lasts 1 second and applies burn.
We have 103. I'm willing to get that. And
Yeah.
oh, that's added.
So that just gets sent to your pocket for you to place later. So don't forget to place them.
So this little pocket
I
is
guess
really
it's the
nice.
heart.
Yeah, the Watcher's Heart. Yeah, it's really nice. It does act as like a temporary pocket, so that it won't affect anything. So if you get something, let's say like the freeze duration, and you don't have freeze yet, but you really want to get the freeze duration, you can just put it here for the time being. Until you get a freeze, then you can just take it out of there and put it into your actual spell. So it has an effect. So yeah, you can pocket things that might not be immediately impactful, but will help you later, which is really nice.
Yep. Oh, here's a thought.
So if I wanted to put this here,
If you put that...
I cannot. Because
Yep,
this costs
'cause
1.
you've got the full 6 beads.
Yeah, we're already at 6. And now if I were to get another Watcher's Link, I would have been able to, but for now, we has to go here. This can go here. What were you going to say?
I was saying you could reorder stuff if you wanted to, so that it would fit.
Yes.
Because putting it under the Spiraling Rage can be really fun and just setting the whole world on fire. But
Yes, so I can...
that's a choice.
Leave that.
Yeah, so if you cast that, just so people can see. Yeah.
And we have the fire to go on. Really fun.
So this is what Cast Attack 9 was saying. Spiraling Rage with trails can be really fun.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like... I think it's your ice fragments that are getting bigger and not your boomerang right now.
Yeah. Right now it's ice fragments. And then if you order... Boomerang.
Yep. Much bigger, but it is just a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
We haven't
It does get
leveled up
launched
anything
fast.
so far, I think.
No, we haven't. We can go through that on. We can go through that on the next.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Let's move on. Here we go.
I was finally there. Therakon's temple. Crossing an entire forest wasn't enough. Of course, there had to be stairs, too.
Ooh, menacing. Nice big circle.
Also menacing.
Guardian Terrakin.
Yeah.
It's an honor to finally meet you. I've been sent to ask for your help. Do you know what happened with the rift up in the sky?
Yes, I know. A miracle happened. The end of suffering.
A miracle? With all due respect, Guardian, have you been in the forest lately? Pretty sure miracles don't wander around trying to stab you with a spear.
Breathe, Watcher. Can you feel it in your lungs? The shame, the anger, burning away. The fire has returned, and from the ashes, we shall all be reborn.
Incredible. Oh boy.
Crazy good voice acting.
Yeah. Here we have Theracon and his friends.
Yep.
Now we have trails, so when they walk
There's
into the fire
something-
trail, they burn.
Yep. There's something ironic about a tree casting fire.
Yeah.
Or sad. Or both.
Now again, if you're in the middle of this fight and you're like, wow, I kind of want to switch up my thing, you absolutely can.
Yep. The game
Yeah.
is paused and you are safe.
Yeah.
You might want to switch with the... yeah.
Want to get back to this. Put this here.
Yep.
Now we have our trail here, and we have this again. Which now does insane damage.
Which is just melting through his HP bar.
I don't think I've ever discovered this combo either. This is insane.
Yeah, that is a pretty
It's
crazy
so
one.
optimal, yeah. So that was phase 1. He gets invulnerable for a little bit, enters phase 2. Now he's rooted in the ground. His minions do respawn. Either through phase change or after a bit of time. If you take too
Yeah, if you
long,
take
they
too
will
long.
constantly respawn, yeah. Which gets very punishing.
Yep. It does mean that you can't just stay in a corner.
Yeah, you gotta constantly move, dodge his attack, take care of the screamers. There's a lot going on in this arena.
There is. Man, it is satisfying seeing that spiraling
Yeah.
fire everywhere. Watch out. And as you can see, his health bar has a little shield, and it goes blue when the enemies are invincible. So that's usually phase changes, like you just saw happen.
Yep. That gets chaotic very
Watch out.
fast.
Oh. Whoops. Yeah.
He chucks the big ones and the small ones at the same time, yeah. It's a lot to pay attention to. There will be a struggle for sure. He's not easy.
It is one of the 3 guardians of the world. I'm not surprised he's pretty good at fighting.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Toka has some stuff to say about this.
Human friend, I saw a twisty weird memory swirling ahead of you in the cycle. Like it was you fighting the Guardian? Are my eyes wrong?
No, your eyes are fine. It's my meeting with Terakan that went wrong. He tried to fry me.
Fry? But why? He tree. Tree not eat human. Tree eat sunlight.
I love when he says that. Sunlight.
Talk, it's a figure of
It's
speech.
so good.
Remember? We talked about this.
Ah, metaphor. Yes, yes. Still hard for me. They twist my head all funny.
It's okay, Doc. I'm confused too. If the shadows really got the Guardian, then the rift is a lot stronger than we thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair point. Not even the Guardians are safe. Ooh, back to the Lotus. We have 70 now.
Yes.
We get more max health. Kind of like going faster.
Yep. So, if I remember correctly, you're always going to be hasted, or no?
No, the effect won't
Oh
be
yeah, so
on,
it's as if you
but-
got the haste.
Yeah, exactly. So now if we do get haste, it'll still say 10 haste, but we will technically have 20 extra movements.
Yeah.
We're already
You
in
can
this
get
area.
real fast.
Oh yeah.
Mazarin,
Master.
the Timeless One asks for you. What happened down there?
I'm not sure. I reached the Guardian, or at least his temple.
You reached him? Truly? Well, that is good. Yes. Very good, my son. I'm proud of you.
But he attacked me. I don't understand. Was it some kind of trial? Was he testing me?
No, my disciple. Guardians don't test Watchers. I believe it was the Rift testing you. You should take its warning seriously.
Feels a bit creepy thinking the big hole in the sky is testing you.
Yeah,
Oh my god, he made a noise.
it's just a test. They're just doing their thing and we're bothering them, and it's great.
Yeah, you can attack them and they're gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. They're not actually getting hurt, by the way, FYI. We're not hurting them.
Yeah, no, they're not hurt. I don't think we can actually hurt anybody here.
No, we can't. We have Obak
Except for
here.
the dummies.
Seems to have a head in his hand.
Oh my god, he does!
Yeah.
Cute little smile.
Hey, kid. Just wanted to say sorry about earlier back on Mystralia. I wasn't feeling great, but I'm better now.
You sure, Old Rock? You look pretty gray to me.
Oh, a stone man looks gray joke. Real clever. I just walked out on one of the worst memories of my life and you're laughing. You got me good, kid.
Hold on. I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to...
Who got who now, dumb rock? You should have seen your face. I think you turned grayer than me.
That's not fair. I came to check on you, actually. Down there. You kept shouting Amek. I thought maybe you'd want to talk about it.
Amek was my brother. I carved him myself. But I don't feel like talking right now. Doesn't mean I forgot what you did, though. Without you, I'd probably still be out there, shouting his name to the wind. I owe you one.
Nice. But we saved him.
Yeah.
Ooh. Time has come.
The time has come.
We have enough.
We do.
Alright.
Nosta Aqua. Shards of ice that can be charged to hit foes from a great distance. Damage is anywhere between 0 and 250, and its duration is anywhere between 0 and 0.4 seconds. Speed of 40, 25 chill. The longer the charge, the greater the damage and the range. I love this one.
Oh yeah, me too. This was my go-to.
So
It
you're
still is my
replacing-
go-to. I'm gonna replace the boomerang with this one.
Mhm.
I do like the boomerang, but I don't know, this just hits so hard. So you can
Yeah, it does.
barely chuck it like this. 20 damage. 15, 7. If you hold it, it does more damage.
And if you hold it all the way to the end, it does a lot.
And as you can see, it kind of blinks a different color. If you let it go to that color, you do 350 instead of 250.
So that's how you can perfect cast.
And as you can see, it builds up freeze or chill, which then freezes it. You can't move for that duration.
Yeah. So, chill is just the kind of dust you see happening right now, and freeze is when there's actual ice crystals that appear, and the enemy becomes completely frozen.
Yeah. So, while
It
this
is a pretty fun
spell-
status effect.
Yeah, this spell does hit extremely hard. As you can see, 350 damage is crazy compared to our boomerang doing 60. But you can't move while you cast it. So while you're charging this up, you are completely vulnerable to absolutely anything. So there is a drawback. You'll just have to get used to that because, yeah, it's a little sketchy.
You've also got to be able to aim. The amount of times I fully charge something only to like completely miss it.
Oh yeah. Oh, Thomas one is back.
Well, well, well.
The cycle of memories hears you, Watcher. Tell it what happened with Therakan.
He attacked me, spoke of the rift as if it were a miracle, an end to all suffering.
He watched his forest burn. Trees he'd grown turned to ash. The Aloras people caught in flames. Guardians know pain and must embrace it as they do every memory. If he spoke that way, it means the shadows have claimed him.
But he was talking to me. He wasn't trapped in a memory like Obak. He still had some grip on reality. Twisted and confused, but still.
Then the path is clear, Watcher. Return to him. Free Therakan from what haunts him, and the answers will follow.
Alright. A bit of lore. We have to free him.
Yep. Or in other words, hit him hard enough until he sees sense.
Yeah.
Percussive maintenance. On trees. Oh,
And so I
nighttime.
was back. But I knew better. I wasn't walking toward an ally, but toward a fight.
Wow, so pretty.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of work, but man, did I love working on the Rift.
Yeah, I can imagine. Definitely paid off.
Everything around me was fading.
Alright.
Yeah.
The sky turned violet.
Let's see what our
The trees gray.
new spell does.
Losing its memories.
Wow.
The world was losing itself.
I cast Go Away.
Yeah. Then you have to be careful with all these projectiles. Cannot move.
Yeah.
Almost got hit there. You can quickly dash right after, which is nice. But while you're charging,
Yeah, you can dash cancel as well.
Yeah, so if you're like, oh, never mind. Or you can always let it go early and dash like that. Any option. Cool, fitting. We have an ice weapon.
Yeah. So, Long Winter adding freeze duration, absolutely valid use now. It's only going to make our weapon stronger. And same. I don't think there's a singular bad choice here.
No, they're all really good.
They're all really, really fitting with the weapon that we currently have.
This is actually a tough pick. I might go freeze duration.
Yeah.
Kind of nice to just let them sit there, rethink their thoughts, think their decisions.
Keeps them out of your way a little bit longer.
Yeah. So this weapon absolutely slaps. Especially once you get the hang of the perfect cast.
Oh yeah.
You really maximize value.
And I mean, even if you miss the perfect cast, you're already going to be making a huge amount of damage anyways.
Yeah.
Echo fragments had to return to the cycle.
Oh, we forgot to check the blue currency.
We can't yet.
Oh well, next time. Oh, we can't yet. Okay. Right. We need
I had to
yeah, you're
rethink
right.
how I faced the shadows.
But there is a fun feature. We can do a 2-in-1.
I couldn't
where-
take meaningless hits anymore. Not with
If
what
ever
was
we
waiting
wanna
for
go
me
back-
at the end of the forest.
And switch things, like our spells and whatnot. We can. Press here.
True.
We can just give up. You're about to return to the azimuth. That is what the hub is called. Losing all the progress you've made on your current adventure. You really want to give up. Now you lose progress, but keep your resources. It's really fun.
Yep.
So we can just give up.
So you keep all the permanent resources you got.
He has something to say.
Hey,
Toka wants to talk
human
to us.
friend. Glad I fished you out in one piece.
Glad? Like you doubted it?
Oh, I doubt everything now. Yesterday was fine, but today, the rift. What's next tomorrow?
That's not very comforting talk.
Oh, sorry, human friend. Didn't mean to uncomfort you. Guess I'm better at fishing than talking. Ah.
I love Toka. He's
It's
great.
so good. It's so good. Yeah, the voice acting is incredible.
All
in this
right.
game.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Master wants to talk to us.
Mazarim, I have been thinking, and I understand your need for adventure. Perhaps I have not kept you challenged enough here.
It's all right, Master. You did what you could. You have always been very busy with the temple.
That is true.
Ooh.
But it is time I involve you more. That is why I hurried to repair the altar.
So we can send the echo fragments back into the cycle?
Exactly, my disciple. And I was thinking we could do it together. Purify the fragments, you and me. A little mentor-disciple moment. Like old times, huh?
What if we split the work instead? I will collect the fragments across Mystralia, and you take care of them here.
Yeah, I suppose that works too.
All right.
So yeah. There's a little green light over the altar.
Seems functional.
And we've got some...
There's a resource
Yep,
we've been
and we got
collecting.
something called...
We still have no idea what it does, but we can use it here.
We can. For something called Lux Memories, which appears to be light. And Forest Fountains.
So the Lux memories, these are memories that once you get this, they are now available as a reward in Mystralia. We can find those as rewards for beating all the enemies in any given arena. Nice, that gives us access to more things, more triggers, more memories. Forest Fountains.
Yep.
Here we have a mention of democratization. Counter the fountains of the democratization. Democratization, that's a mouthful. Once a place where all can draw magic. Watchers can heal there. So that's nice. Little healing fountain.
And we gotta unlock it so we get it. Ooh, and more stuff gets unlocked as we go.
Yep.
So, Cursed Relics. Since we've met Aster in the forest, we've achieved the goal needed to actually unlock these. Which seems to be that we actually have access to stronger relics in exchange for certain types of fights.
Yes. So as you noticed, you may have noticed in previous runs that we've done so far, we had access to the elite challenges with these major relics. But now there'll be destination points on the adventure map. So you can fully select it, and that'll guarantee you that major relic reward if you reach the end of that region.
Yep.
And for now, that is all.
Looks like that's it.
Everything else is locked. I'm telling you now, there are, as you can see, many more for you to discover, yeah, in the future.
Yep, and they're all pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So,
Let's get back to it. Let's try and free Theracon this time. And hopefully we get to see some of the things we just unlocked in the altar.
Yep, looks like we're going towards Earth right now. So maybe we'll get some new Earth spells as well. Well, triggers and modifiers.
Yeah.
I've got to stop saying spells. It is not the same thing.
All right. Well, there you go.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
Got a
new
few
ones.
new ones. So we've got Trembling Knees, which is an Earth Trail. Lasts for 6 seconds, deals 10 damage, and slows enemies down by 50%. It is a pretty fun one to have.
Yep.
Next, we've got Solid Defense, which is a trigger, which is one of the rare triggered on kill ones. So if you kill an enemy, this is going to cast itself. And it casts 2 orbiting stones around you, which blocks projectiles. So normal spells can't actually cut through projectiles, but this one does. And it's got the ability Tangible, which is what allows it to do that. It doesn't do a ton of damage, it only does 15%, but it lasts for 6 seconds, and it's a bit smaller than size 1. And then finally we've got Heavy Hitter, which adds damage but lowers speed. So all of these are, pardon the pun, pretty solid.
Yeah. I like this one. The name of it, it really explains. It is really solid defense. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can showcase solid defense.
Sure. And solid defense is pretty fun. The way Therakan is set up is that, like, you can kill the little enemies, which will allow you to trigger this spell.
Oh yeah, and they're infinitely stackable, so long as the duration remains. But yeah, you can have like 10 of these floating around you if you want, if you kill enemies fast enough.
Yep.
Which gives you a nice wall. Things don't hurt you. Oh, this is something new.
Oh yeah. Now this is a fun one.
I had no idea what they meant back then.
Ooh.
Was this the Mages machine? Looks all rusted now.
All right.
So, looks like we've got some gambling. You have a 90% chance to get soul beads and a 10% chance to end up in a fight.
I'm a gambling man, so let's do it.
Now we're talking.
Oh.
Nice. We hit the 90.
We got some questions in the chat, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we got Cast Attack 9 asking, is the full version going to have more modifiers / triggers and possibly memory elements and spells? The short answer is yes, it will. We've got quite a good amount of spells, I think, that are not currently available in demo. And I am talking about proper spells, but also modifiers and triggers. And if I remember correctly, there's one entire category of elements that is not at all available in the demo, but that will be later on.
Yeah, there's basically more of everything that will be in the full game. Way more of everything.
Yeah. We are still making new ones. So we're just talking about the ones that we know actually currently exist.
Yeah.
So yeah. You will be having fun with that in the future if you play. All right.
Cool. Oh, now the chances are 85 and 15. Okay, we go for it.
It's tired.
Okay, it's tired. We still got something. We didn't get that much.
Yeah. So generally what can happen is you got 3 options as well. You can get a little bit, an okay amount, and a really big amount of soul beads, depending on your luck. which is also randomized.
Yeah, so there's luck in your luck, which is pretty fun.
There is luck in your luck.
80-20.
Does it still work?
Okay. We didn't get a combat. Huge.
You got lucky.
Yeah. And yeah.
So what happens if you do end up with combat, you're not going to be getting extra rewards. Just really stumbled on my word right there.
Yeah.
Oh, these are some fun
The tongue
options.
twister. Yeah.
None of these are mini boss battles, so they're all just normal fights.
It's always good to get an extra focus point.
Yep. Especially if you don't have to fight an extra hard fight for it.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh, there we go.
For
That's
those,
solid defense.
Yeah, so this is solid defense. There you go. And then of course they break once you hit something. I'm somehow dodging everything. Okay, there you go.
You hit apply with it.
And then if they don't break, more spawn, and so on and so forth. Of course, they last 6 seconds, so. So for this, these you will always and almost always need to do an elite combat to get one. But there is a very, 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 very small percent chance of you getting one in an arena like this. And we happen to get it. That's very lucky.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's always fun to not have to fight too hard for these.
Yeah, so if you see it in a normal combat stage, definitely go for it, because it won't happen often. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Someone says that the machine broke, didn't know it could do that. Well, it didn't break so much as it's currently not functional. You've got 3 tries every time, unless you hit a fight.
Yeah. Which you can hit on the
Really
first time.
just exploded that fly.
Oh yeah, ice.
What did you say?
I said you can get it on the first try. The combat, very possible. That 10% chance
Yeah.
happens.
It does. It has happened to me.
Yeah. I'm always like, oh, I'll
Yeah.
get some extra soul beads. Nope.
But I mean, generally your odds are pretty good. You're generally
are.
fairly safe. But if you're like at 10 HP or something, you may not want to take the chance.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we got a few nice options here, and you're going straight for the hardest one.
Yeah, so if you guys noticed, the color of that icon was a little different. It's your random memory, but this one is rare, so you get higher chances of rarer memories, and you might even get an epic one. Who knows?
Yep. It was darker, more contrasted, with skull on it. And if I remember correctly, I think there was some red involved.
Yep. So I kind of want more of these. I'm going to swap it on that. There we go.
Yeah.
And of course, they stay while you have the overflow effect. It's really cool. So you can freely dash into enemies. Be a little bit more reckless. You can get more close range, knowing that you're...
Yep. Unfortunately, Overflow doesn't cast spells on its own, but you are still creating damage that is homing in on enemies as you move.
Also, a fun thing that I'll showcase for these guys. They do stun you, so be careful.
Yep.
So you can get swarmed very easily if one of these guys hit you. You can't dash out of it. You have to sit there and wait.
Yeah, I have died so many times to those guys.
Yeah. They got the worst time possible, and then, yeah, you just get swarmed.
Yeah. To answer further questions, yeah, you do get beads, soul beads sometimes from some enemies when they die. But you can also choose some exits that will purely give you soul beads. And those will give you quite a fair amount. I can't remember exactly how many, but enough to buy at least one thing at the shop. So you don't need to only rely on the I want to say the gacha gods, but I feel like that's not the proper term to say in this game. Oh yeah, that's fun. So you're gonna be surrounded by fire when you start killing things.
Yeah. Alright, back at the shop.
Hey, Skyboy. You've wandered the woods, right? Ever seen a masked priest around?
Hey, we have.
Yep.
He set us on fire.
You mean the old man shouting about fire?
That's him, my old man. Was he still lost in his ritual?
I'd say so, yeah. He tried to burn me. Said it would give me strength, I think.
He did the same to me when I tried to bring him back. Nearly torched me. I had to leave him behind.
Your father. He's trapped in the past. Caught in one of his rites, I think.
Then he must still be back in the war. His rite was supposed to make the Allura stronger, to win us the fight. But it didn't.
Damn. So yeah, that was his dad.
Yeah. So you see there's a bit of, the people we encounter on the road each have their own little story going on.
And of course, since we're back here, the mandatory thing to do
Is pet all the dogs. Because they're good boys.
more. There we go. Alright, we can move on now. We have this again. Ooh, this is an interesting one. And it's rare.
Yeah. Burned to death. Critical plus 20% on foes who are being burned.
Very nice.
Do we have anything that burns right now?
Yes, we do. We have our fire trail.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, the thing is, if I want to maximize that critical, I kind of don't want it to be on this, because then I'd have to be extremely close to enemies. So, I'm going to switch it to this, so that it gives us a bit more range. Therefore, we can benefit from this.
Yep.
Now, crit chance does double the damage, which is insane. This is pretty
Another
fun
fun
too.
thing. Ooh, yeah. Get 2 status effect ones. Another thing about the critical on burn is that you can put it on the opposite weapon from which you have the fire going, in fact, and it's still going to do the damage so long as the enemy is being affected. So you can totally make combos in this way where you're creating a zone and then you're like taking really strong hits and pot shots from a distance.
Yeah.
With a stronger weapon, for example.
All oscillating halo. This is really interesting and really fun, especially if you start building a lot of projectiles. This gets crazy really fast.
Mm-hmm. You can cast that one all over the place.
Yeah.
What's the last one? Ah, Frostbite.
Frostbite.
Plus 30% damage on frozen foes.
That's pretty strong. The last run we had more free stuff. For sure the Nosta Aqua does freeze inherently. But I think I'm more tempted to get one of these.
Well, if you get the last 2, you have enough to get 2 of them.
Bro, that is good value.
Because you have 111.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now what do we want to do? Gonna put this on this. Be interesting.
Yeah.
First, I'll visually show what it looks like. It does that nice little. Yeah, it applies more static.
So it is oscillating. It changes sizes constantly. But
Yeah. Pretty good. So again, for this one, 30% on foes affected by freeze. I don't necessarily have to put it on this spell, even though this spell does cause the freeze. I can put it here, and we'll still get that benefit. And this spell will do 30% more damage while they're affected by freeze.
Another thing is that if you put it underneath the trail, it's not going to change the trail so that it's only that one that causes the extra damage. Since they're both modifiers, it's only going to affect the spell or whatever trigger comes first.
Yeah. Yes, you can stack modifiers.
Yeah.
So one spell or trigger. And yeah.
In this case, the order of them doesn't change anything. But sometimes changing the order of specific modifiers will change behaviors of the spell. And you can come up with some pretty fun behaviors that way too.
Yeah. So this seems weird, but yeah, it's an ice thing that leaves a fire trail. Which is nice. Because it doesn't have to make sense. That's the beauty of it. Okay.
Yep.
You guys say something with
I
us?
wanted to thank you for the warning.
Ah, yes.
Your spirits were right. Terracan is unwell.
The spirits also told me the sacred tree sent you back rather harshly.
Clearly,
That's true.
nothing gets past them.
They said you looked defenseless, that it was painful to watch.
Okay.
Now your spirits are being dramatic. I think I held up pretty well.
The spirits care about you. Many of them perished in the great fires before the war. The same fires that now hold the sacred tree prisoner. They hope you'll bring him out of the flames.
Those flames must have been terrible to haunt the Guardian like that.
They still haunt all of us. Through the wounds in our hearts, and those of the forest. Every day since has been an act of healing.
Alright. Well, here we are. At the cool new icon that I clicked in the map.
Yep, you got some black, you got some red, and you got a little skull. But it looks like you are getting a rune with a little star in the top corner, which means you're going to be getting a level 2 rune at the end of this.
Yeah, so to quickly show here, if you
You
can
don't
see
have any
on
of them with stars right now.
Yeah, but if you can see on the top right of the ability where it says title and everything, you'll see 2 stars that are empty. That means you can reach up to level 3 for your ability. Or for spells, well, triggers and modifiers, they can all be leveled up to level 3. This will guarantee us a level 2. Really nice. It's this one again.
Yep.
So as you saw there when I killed guys, now they're oscillating.
Yep.
I love this ability. Ow.
Oh, there went your shield.
Yeah, no more shield. Get him in. Yeah, so I love the Nosta Aqua a lot because you can really melt big enemies. Alright, here we go.
Yep.
Guaranteed level 2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh, we got a
good
few
ones.
fun ones in this. Alright, one by one, let's go through them.
Yeah.
We've got Show of Courage, which is an epic modifier, and you're getting it at level 2. So it casts the spawning points in a branching pattern. So essentially it like branches out, adds 2 spawn counts, slightly reduces the damage to 80% lower, reduces the speed by half, but adds 3 burn to whatever you're casting. So then we have Firewalking, which adds 2 burn and a little bit of duration.
So I'm sure you guys noticed before we got
And-
Firewalking level 1, and that was add 1 burn. Now we got add 2 burn.
Yeah. And we won't, we see that there's no level up happening here because we can't add a level 1 and a level 2 spell together. They need to be both the same level to be combined into the next. Which usually we would have seen so far, but we didn't really get any of the same type and level yet.
Yeah, that's also pure luck
And
based.
next we have Flash of Swords, which is a rare trigger, which casts an orbiting beam around the source. Does 35% of damage, has a 10% critical chance, length of 5, and has orbital movement. So I find that one pretty fun, pretty silly. It's very fun to just put a trail on that and have it just smear all over the place.
Yeah, this is also our first Lux memory that we've seen so far.
It is.
And yeah, so I'm gonna take it.
Cool.
So we already have Trail of Fire. Now we can add Trail of Fire to this. That's what that does.
Yep.
Now, to show it.
You know, we see that it's only orbiting once.
Yeah, it doesn't have time to do 4,
Yeah.
but put this back here. Or actually, if I put this that, get a little crazy.
Yep. It's got
Here, and put this.
Yeah.
Now. Pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
And it does crit, so it can do double damage. Incredible. Ooh, another one.
So links are more spells.
You know what? Let's do more spells. Play it safe. You know, I want to get to the boss. I want to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, looks like we got a new person.
This place felt
Wonder if he's
gloomy,
okay.
yet somehow soothing.
He doesn't look okay.
Oh, High Blossom, I call upon thee from the summit of your mountain. I know you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. It's you who can't. I see it in your eyes. You're already far away, aren't you?
Oh, High Blossom, I know you see our forest in flames, and I know they're taking from your mountain too.
You mean the mages, right? What did they do to this forest?
May my clouds rise to guard the trees. May my rain fall to shield the leaves.
Ooh.
So we got some fun options here. Gawain's is making it rain, and he can either give you shield, steady rain, which raindrop is healing 5 after each encounter, or hard rain, which gives you a lot of shield but actually reduces your max HP for the run.
This is something new.
So all of these have.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, all of these have good points depending on where you're at HP-wise at the moment. Like, if you haven't had lost any HP at all, the first option is the best. If you have it just a little, the second option is the best. And if you've lost a lot, well, the third option is definitely the best. Because your chances of getting fully healed back are fairly low. But yeah, that's my opinion on things.
Yeah, no, I agree. My go-to is usually the bottom one, because having that 40 extra shield is massive, although you get the trade-off of minus 10
It
max
really
HP.
is.
But this is something new that we haven't seen, and this is the only one currently in the demo. So,
True.
as you can see, it says heal 5 after each encounter, but this only lasts for 5 encounters. This is our pack.
Yep, the only one of the game, the demo.
May the rain
There are
save us
several
from the
more in the game.
flames.
And of course, we can visibly see this in our inventory menu right here. And it's got 5 ticks. So it'll track the progress of where you're at. You don't have to keep track of the 5 encounters. And yeah.
Yep,
Also, I love this arena. It's beautiful.
it really is.
I was trained to face them, like every watcher. First, calm them, then guide them back to the cycle.
Ooh.
Ooh. So here's 3 spells that we haven't seen yet.
Yep.
We've got on the left Frenetic Energy, which casts the spawn points randomly within a 120-degree cone. So, not necessarily the best to put on your main spell if you're trying to aim, but definitely fun if you want to add a lot of chaos to secondary triggers. It also adds a spawn count of 2 and lowers damage by 0.8. So that's a fun one. And then we have Frayed Nerves, which casts a lightning ball that moves in waves, just like the enemies that have been throwing projectiles and waves at you. Worth 20% of damage, lasts for 4 seconds, and adds 10 static. And finally, we have Short Fuse, which lowers the duration of whatever spell or trigger you're using, but makes it go twice as fast. So 50% speed up, which is pretty fun. For example, if you use that on a beam, you're going to see that your beam is going to have a shorter time before hitting overflow, which is when you're like sending lightning beams all over the place. Lightning strikes, sorry. But you're going to see it's going to reach a lot further. So they each have their applications, and it's really cool.
Yeah, so...
Any ones you particularly feel like trying?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was going to mention for the duration and potentially other things, it's technically not always a bad thing. If there's less of something, it could actually benefit certain triggers and memories. Or triggers and spells, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really interesting. I kind of want to show off Frayed Nerves here.
Yeah.
It's really fun. If we had a certain other spell, this would be a no-brainer, but that one is currently locked.
Something we'll be able to show off when the game comes out proper.
Yeah, well, there's something you'd be able to see in the demo. I don't think we're going to showcase it today, but yeah.
I'm trying to remember, but there's so many spells that honestly...
Maybe it had just been a passive weakness. Unlikely. But I stayed open to the possibility, even if I kept my...
Here's our ball.
Closed.
And we added the oscillating, so it oscillates. Just a nice extra damage. It applies static on top of our chill. You can get multiple effects.
Yeah.
So you can get 3 at the same time, as you saw there. course, if I want to switch halfway. Ooh. I have an idea.
You could. Yeah, that would be a nice. Since it only spawns once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I prefer what I have.
We don't have one on distance right now because that would be really making it shine.
That would be, yeah. That's what I thought we had, but it doesn't seem like it. What do we get this time?
So yeah, we just saw that you healed a bit because that's when the arena ended. And we have another relic. So plus up to 50% damage while you're low health. You're not currently low health, but that might change when we reach Darkan.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Our first guaranteed Lux memory. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Oh, you saw that? I don't know if anyone...
Oh shit, I was looking at chat for a second, sorry.
That's fine. I don't know if anyone noticed, but that archer tried to hit me. But my little rocks here blocked it.
Ooh, nice.
Saved me some damage. Potential damage or health loss. Either took it again. Yeah, so it's really nice for situations like that where you would otherwise get hit. Alright. Ooh.
Ooh. So we got 3 nice modifiers here. And light is pretty fun in terms of... well, it does what it says on the box, right? Things are light and things go fast, so it speeds things up pretty often. So we've got 3 variations of speed happening here, with different trade-offs. So we've got a pure speed up, which is plus 25%. We have a lightened heart, which adds 40% speed, but reduces the size and thus the hitbox by 20%. And we've got quick win, which reduces the damage by 0.95, but makes the speed go up by 1.3. So the mathematics are a bit different here, but generally that does seem to be the best trade-off in my opinion. What's your opinion?
I think this is usually the best, depending on what you have. Because sometimes the size down doesn't really negatively affect. Sometimes it's actually kind of a bonus. But of course, if we're trying to... Yeah, go ahead.
On a beam, the size down doesn't change anything, really. What you're dealing with is mostly distance. So having the speed go up is actually going to increase the distance because it's how far it reaches how fast.
Yeah, and
so
plus
if you,
you
put
don't
out
lose
something
out
like
on
orbital beam, you don't care. Yeah.
I think I'm willing to get this because we do have Nosta Aqua. That on Nosta Aqua is really nice. Because it goes way further and faster.
Yep. But you gotta be just that much better at aiming.
Yeah. Circle is a little bit thinner. A little bit a lot. But it is nice because you can just safely like stand here and that'll reach all the way there. It's really nice. So it kind of cancels. Well, it doesn't fully cancel, but it helps the fact that you can't move. At least you're further away, so they don't have time to get to you. All right.
It absolutely does.
And there it is.
When you... Oh. Well, looks like we can show what leveling up looks like.
Yep. Here's our little tutorial.
So, we got a little tutorial. Pretty much what you want to do is that when you can level up a rune, you're going to want to overlay your modifier or trigger on top of the previous one, and then hold X to level it up. When you let go, you're going to see that it's going to have leveled up. So essentially, you're just combining them. But you can't do a level 1 and a level 1 together. Will give you a level 2. A level 1 and a level 2 don't do anything together. And so on and so forth. It has to be the same level to be able to combine to the next. So you technically need 4, if I remember correctly, 4 times the same thing to reach a level 3 if you're starting from 0 every single time.
Yeah. And of course, what's nice is you're not forced to do this. If you want, you can just, hey, I actually want 2 of them. One on my Nostra Aqua and one on here. You don't have to level it up.
Yeah. And I mean, if you have the space for it, you can have it at 2 different places on the same weapon.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the better strategy.
Yeah. But now, for example, this will do fire, and so yeah, you can kind of stack them and get a little crazy. But of course, here I think highest value is we do level it up. As you can see, instead of being applies 1 burn for 1 second, it's 2 burn for 1.5. There it is.
And we got 1 little star in the corner.
Yeah. 1 star. Cool. Alright.
And we are back for a 3rd time. Hopefully the 3rd time's the charm in this case.
We'll see. Slightly not enough soul beads for anything. Oh, actually we can get something. 25 kill, critical chance. That would have been nice. And that would have been very nice. But it is what it is.
That would have been very nice.
Sometimes it's worth focusing on soul beads. Yeah. That you can at least guarantee something. We'll get these resources, because why not?
Yep. Can't hurt.
Yeah.
Back at the Guardian's place.
Back.
Poor Maz. Every day is leg day.
Yeah. A lot of stairs.
It's your deliverance I'm hoping for, Terracan. I learned about the fires. I know what you went through.
Watcher, how many times have I seen you here? You know nothing of this forest. Nothing of my roots.
I know it's your shadow speaking. And that the fire you call a miracle is the same one that made you suffer.
You talk a lot for someone who lives on a rock in the sky. You want to know my suffering? Come, I'll make you feel it.
A little threatening.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I do love that you can actually hear the wind chimes on his head when it's quiet.
Oh, yeah. So, this is why I love this weapon. Absolutely spreads bosses. It does insane damage.
Yep. Terracan is usually very, very tanky. Virtues of being a tree, I guess.
Yeah.
But, another fun thing about having extra range is that you can actually be entirely outside of his AoE zone and still hit him.
I'm going to showcase this now. Talked about it earlier.
Yep.
So you become a human Beyblade, if you'd like.
Yep. That's one thing that's fun about the burning skulls is that they count as having killed something. So the spells that you say that you've killed something, well, you can do some pretty crazy stuff. Unfortunately, they don't protect you from AoEs, but they can't do everything.
Yeah. That's the drawback of this weapon.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
There it is.
Boss down. Literally.
I'm sorry, Watcher. I didn't mean to. I was trapped far away.
It's not your fault, Guardian. I'm starting to realize the rift doesn't make it easy to socialize.
The rift.
A tear in the cycle of memories. The world's been caught in its own past since it opened.
The past. That's where I was. It kept flashing before my eyes. Memories blowing through like a storm. The rift is stealing them.
If the memories vanish, the cycle vanishes too. And Mystralia with it.
Then we must keep them from vanishing. We Guardians carry all that this world remembers. Gather our echoes and return them to the cycle. Here, take the echo of the forest. Then, head for the mountains and find Meda. You must save our memories, Watcher.
And that is the end of our demo.
Yep. So?
The rest of this, yeah, you guys can. I invite all of you to find for yourself, explore for yourself, be creative. There's a ton more content and nice features and things that we have not shown in the demo, that are in the demo. If we were to sit and show you everything, it would take forever, and plus, it's kind of nice to have you guys discover things for yourselves. So yeah, if you would like to play the game, the demo is free. It's out right now. And if you'd like to wishlist, share it with your friends, join the Discord, please do so. And yeah, that's about all I have to say.
I'd also like to mention that we have a feedback form at the beginning title screen, where if you guys have any feedback you'd like us to hear, anything in particular, you can give it to us. It's a Google form. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we haven't even scraped the surface of that's in the demo proper after here. So yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching, everyone. And see you on Mystralia.
Yep. See you guys around.
That is it for us. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.